Gaffer, have you had the response that you wanted in training this week after last weekend's result?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was important that we spoke about the game early on Monday and spoke about what we felt we did okay in the game and how it got away from us. So it was a disappointing result. Obviously no one wants to get beat 5-0 at home. And yeah, we had sort of ourselves to blame, although we're playing Leicester, who are the best team in the league at the moment and can do that to you. Even if you're really at your game, they can beat you and beat you heavy. But we weren't, we were a little bit off it. We didn't play well with the ball and we made too many individual errors without it. So we got what we deserved. So yeah, we addressed it early Monday and we moved on. And apart from that, this week's been really positive. It's been good.
Have you seen a collective determination from the group to turn the results around?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important that we don't lose focus of what we were doing well, because it was only a couple of weeks ago I was telling them everything's kind of going in the direction that we expected to. Our output with the ball, or the way we've played, the chances we've created, our possession that we've had, the amount of passes that we've had, the XG we're creating, the amount we haven't conceded. It's been all really good signs from the team who are just getting used to a new manager and a new management staff. So we can't lose sight of that. Now I know a couple of bad results can affect confidence, but it's important that we keep believing in what we're trying to do.
You said after the Leicester game that places are up for grabs. Have you seen the reaction from the group from that statement? Yeah,
definitely. I think it's that's what happens naturally when the team is struggling for a bit of form. We've had a couple of bad results go against us and a huge result at the weekend. You know, players will sense, well, right, okay, I've got to do well here because I might have an opportunity to play, and that's what we have seen this week for sure. And I think that's really important, that everybody is wanting to play and people are desperate to get in the team. And yeah, it's going to give me a hard team selection headache, but that's what you want as a manager. You want people who are committed, and what we've seen this week in training, everyone's ready to go.
You've had the two new boys from deadline day and junior in full training this week. How good has it been to give them a full week?
Good. It's important, I think, for Millian. He obviously couldn't get his work permit for last weekend's game, but he's been good. He's settled in really well. He seems to be into the group and looks really comfortable in there. It's good that because he already knows a couple of the players anyway, but he's trained really well. He's looked sharp. Have to see how he goes tomorrow, and then we'll see whether we put him straight in, but he's impressed. And Niall Ennis, it's probably a little bit easier for him because he understands the requirements. He knows a lot of the management staff, and he's been good as well. He's been positive. So yeah, really good to have them involved this week. And we've had Josh Loren as well back in training with the main group, so it's another positive sign.
How important has it been to have Josh back amongst the group?
Good, yeah, he's a good player, and he's also a big character in the as well in the dressing room, so to have him back on the training pitch will be important, and to get him back in the matchday squads as soon as we can, because as I say, it's we need everybody to be pulling in the right direction, and he's a strong player for us, so yeah, it's good to have him with us too.
Ryan Mmaee was absent at the weekend. Can you just bring us up to speed with the latest in that situation?
Yeah, so Ryan was absent because we had a bit of a internal disciplinary issue with him, so it's one of them. I came in early on in the first week and spoke about standards and behaviours that we expect from all of the squad and how we want this environment to look. So there's a couple of issues where I felt that wasn't the case with Ryan. He wasn't doing things exactly how we wanted them to do, and therefore we made the decision not to have him available for the last game. So that'll be the case for this weekend as well. So it's over to him. As I said to him when I spoke to him, the door's never shut. It shouldn't be ever shut, but he's going to have to try and convince us that he's ready and he's committed to behave the way we need him to.
On the injury front, could we see any returning faces this weekend?
Only Josh, but I think it might be too soon for him. And yeah, everybody else is available apart from Enda Stevens, who wasn't available last week. So we're strong. The squad's looking really strong. It's good in numbers and good for selection.
It's Blackburn Rovers on Saturday. What are you expecting from them?
A really tough game, and now a more difficult game probably to prepare for. I think there's stuff going on there behind the scenes, so we'll have to try and get our head around that and figure out what to expect. But either way, it's going to be a hard game. Blackburn have showed all season that they're a really good team going forwards, especially the average. I think it's the 5th highest most possession in the league. Same with the chances and the XG that they create, they're really high. But again, they do give you an opportunity as well with how expansive that they play. So yeah, we have to be ready for it and try and be positive and try and go and get a result because we need one. Yeah, it's a big week. In any 3-game week, it's important that you get some points on the board. It can have a big impact. There isn't loads of games left to go in this season, so we've got to take every single one as serious as the next one. So Blackburn is the first one we have to focus on, get our performance right in that, and get some points on the board. So if we do that, then that'll get us moving forward confident into the next couple of games. So away fans have been brilliant since we've came to the club. I've really appreciated all their efforts. They've travelled up and down the country for us and got there in the numbers and in the main I think the players have played really well away from home. So if we can do that again on Saturday, put in a performance that we're going to need to get a result from the game, and the fans will go home happy, and that's what we do this for. This club has got good fans and we need to make sure that we reward them with the results that they need.